Okay, let's start standing. Sasha, you're going to have to make some space for your knee. There we go. Let's start standing. Tadasana, hands to heart if you prefer, or by your side. Nice long spine. We're going to take 5 breaths in, slowly 5 out. Ready, fill the lungs, get those lungs moving. Closing our eyes, I will count to begin, and then we'll go on our own. Together, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, on your own. Try to relax your facial muscles. And as we focus on our breath, let's think of something for which we are truly grateful today. Two more big breaths. Opening our eyes. Let's do some cleansing breaths together. As we inhale our arms up, we breathe in. And as we exhale through our mouths. Make noise. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale in, up. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale out. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale out. Very good. And take this off. Going to work the neck and shoulders a little bit to get started. So let's take our hands, interlace the fingers, and place your hands behind the base of your skull, opening the shoulders. Use your core here. Check your stance, check your alignment. Shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to really reach over to the right side, opening up the left ribs. Breathe. Back to center. Opening up the right ribs. Breathing, shoulders down, grounding down on both feet evenly. Back to center. One more time each side. Over to the right, opening up those left ribs. Head is in line with the spine. Open those elbows. Back to center and last side. Breathing nice and evenly. Back to center. And now we're going to twist all the way round, shoulders down, ground down on your feet, looking towards the back of your right elbow. Keep those elbows open. Breathe. and back to center. Other way. Shoulders down. Back to center. One more time each side. Try and go a little further this time if you can. Shoulders down. Nice deep breathing here. Back to center. Last side. All the way. Feel the twist in the upper torso. Back to center. This time, as we come down, we're going to bend our knees, bring our chin to chest. Stay there a moment.
Hi.
And then all the way up. Hi, Helen.
Hi.
And opening the chest, opening the elbows, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale down, bending the knees, elbows come together. And inhale up, looking up, opening up the chest. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale down, chin to chest. And exhale up, open up those elbows. Last time, exhale down. And inhale up. Back to Tadasana. Okay, we're going to check our balance now. But before we get started, just let's warm up the toes. So flex the toes up. Nice long spine here. Use your core. And spread your toes as you come down. Flex the toes up. And spread them as you come down. Inhale up, toes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time let's bend the knees. We're going to go onto our toes. Find your balance. Use your core here. Straighten the legs on your toes. Hold it and come down slowly with control. Bending the knees, long spine here, shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward, onto the toes. Find your gaze, find your focus. Straighten the legs, find your balance, hold it, and slowly down. We'll do that one more time. Bending the knees, onto the toes, straighten the legs, hold it, and slowly down with control. Very good. Let's start with our right leg, onto the toes. Find your gaze, find your focus here. Long spine, you're using your core, your glutes, everything is working here. Lifting the toes, finding that balance. Straighten the leg. Hold it. Take it slowly to the back. Keep those hips even. Bring it back to the front. Bring it into the chest. And now find tree pose wherever it is for you today. Hands can be wherever they feel right. Keep your focus. If you need to hold onto a wall, please feel free. I'm a little wobbly today. Every day is different. Breathing nice and even. When you're ready to come down slowly with control. And shake out those legs. And we'll go the other side. Starting from a long spine, core working, onto the left toes. Find your focus. Lifting the toes up. Pointing out. Taking it back very slowly, keeping the hips even. Back to the front. Placing it into tree. I think I forgot one foot. Bringing it up to the chest. And one side may be different than the other. And now place it in your tree pose. For today, keep your focus, keep your breath going. And if you like me off balance today, take it below the knee, or even keep your toes on the ground for balance. When you're ready, come down, shake it out. And let's take a nice wide stance. Feet are turned out, but nice wide and position, comfortable. Make sure your glutes are working. Shoulders pressing back. And we're going to just bend the knees all the way down, keeping a vertical spine. Your tailbone is pushing down towards the mat. Pelvis is almost pulsing up, so you have a nice straight spine. And now take your hands on your inside. Press those knees away from each other. Shoulders can come up here. Breathe into this position, waking up the hips. And let's twist each way, pushing back the left side, looking over the right shoulder. Breathe deeply here. Your knees are over your feet, your ankles. Back to center, and let's go the other way. One more time each side. Ready, keep that breath even here. And ready, leverage with your left hand on your left knee, opening up that side. And if you can, look over your right shoulder, great. And last side. Back to center. Find that vertical bent knee position. Ready, your core is working here, glutes working, and into cactus. Holding it. Shoulders are down, heart is pushing forward, thighs are pushing outward, and straighten up into a big star. Down into cactus. Open across the collarbone here. And up into star. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And exhale up. Turn your feet parallel. Keep that wide stance. And roll down very slowly. Feet are parallel. Bend and stretch here. Head is heavy. Arms are heavy. Lift those hips. Bending and stretch, waking up the hamstrings. straightening the legs. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching those arms very high. Head is heavy here. Ground down on all sides of the feet. Lift those arms even higher. And breathe deeply and evenly. If you have a block, you can use the block whichever height you prefer, but release the arms, bring them back to center, place one hand on the block in the middle, or of course on the ground, and really reach up to the ceiling, push back the shoulders. Nice long line here, strong arms, looking up to the ceiling. Make sure you're not rolling on your feet. Breathe, open the chest here. Two more big breaths. Bring that right hand down. Take a moment. And let's go the other side, opening up the chest, looking up. Open the chest, push it forward. Nice strong arms. Two more big breaths. Back to center. Take a moment just to relax in this position. And now let's take nose to knee, hands on right ankle, or use your block. If you wish to bend and stretch that knee, you may. Just do what feels good for the body today. Breathing nice and deeply here, evenly. Back to center. Let's go to the left ankle, nose to knee. Two more breaths. Back to center, hanging over for a moment. One last time, interlace the fingers behind the back. Reach those arms high, opening the chest. Shoulder blades are trying to kiss here. You're trying to get the crown of your head to the floor. Really reach those arms high. Make sure you're not rolling on the outer edges of your feet. And you do that by trying to bring your thighs towards the midline. Breathing. Nice deep breathing here. Release the hands to the floor. One more time, left hand stays down. I'd say about 6 inches above where your toes are. Or put your block and open up one more time, looking up to the ceiling. Should feel a little easier now. Push your shoulders back, push your chest forward. Don't roll on your feet. Nice long arms. 2 more breaths. Back to center and other side. Push that chest forward. Slowly waking up the hamstrings. Two more breaths. Hands to center. And now walk those hands out, shoulder width apart, keeping the hips high into a modified downward dog. Heels should be on the floor in this wide stance. Push that chest towards the mat. Lift the hips and breathe. If you want to try and go up onto your tippy toes and then come down, lifting the hips, you may try that. We want a nice long spine here. Breathing deeply and evenly. Walk the hands back to center, hanging over one more time. Place your hands on your hips, the backs of your hips, and come to a nice tabletop. Open the elbows, nice long flat back. And now back down and to flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Last time. Exhale down. Release the hands. Breathe. Walk your feet towards the center so that they are hip width apart, and we will be in Uttanasana, full forward fold. If you want to bend and stretch here, your hamstrings are still waking. Feel free. You don't have to straighten the legs yet. But you do what your body is telling you today. From here, half forward fold. Push the chest forward, shoulders back. Head in line with the spine. Nice flat back. Back to full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale down. Half forward fold. Exhale down. Last time. Half forward fold. Let's stay here a moment. Really lengthen that spine. Push the shoulders back. Use your core. To full forward fold. Hanging over. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, opening the heart, pushing those shoulders, really reaching those arms even higher, waking up those hamstrings. Breathing nice and easy. Release the arms to the floor, bend the knees really deeply. Find chair position. Really bringing those hands up. Long spine here, shoulders away from the ears. You really are resting deeply on your heels here. Knees are parallel and over the ankles. Breathe. Core is working. You're pushing that navel towards your spine. Tailbone is pushing down and all the way up. Back to Samasthiti. Okay, I think we woke a little bit up. So we'll start from come up to the top of your mat. We'll do a sun salutation, slowly modified. I'll count the breathing so we get that in sync. Starting from strong, Tadasana, hands to heart, big inhale up. Exhale down, Uttanasana, full forward fold. Inhale up, half forward fold. To plank. Let's stay in plank for a moment. Finding our alignment here, pushing back on the heels. Core is working, no sagging, please. Hands beneath the shoulders, fingers are spread. Strong legs, strong arms, strong core. Breathe. Two more big breaths here. Pushing on your toes a little bit forward, keeping those elbows tucked to the ribs, all the way down with control. Release the toes into cobra, little baby cobra, or up, higher cobra. Hold it, push those shoulders back, push your chest forward. Breathe. Pushing up onto your knees and all the way into Balasana. Arms can be extended out or by your side. Catch your breath. Get it normal again. From here, walk your hands, come into tabletop. Find your alignment, knees beneath the hips, hands beneath the shoulders. Use your core. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows together, waking up the spine. Together, inhale up. And exhale down, chin to chest, long arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Curl your toes into downward dog. Lifting the hips very high. Pushing down on the heels. You can pedal the feet here. Do what feels right for you here today. Breathing evenly. Lift those hips even more. Pushing down on the heels. Step or jump your feet between your hands into full forward fold. Couple of good deep breaths here. Half forward fold, lengthening the spine, pushing those shoulders back. Use your core. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is the head. And big inhale up. Back to Samasthiti. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Half forward fold. Exhale down into plank. If you don't want to do chaturanga, go through cobra, push up into downward dog. Or you can stay in plank for a little bit. Pushing back on the heels. Whenever you're ready, pushing on the toes, coming a few inches forward, keeping those elbows tucked to the ribs. Into cobra or upward facing dog. Opening the chest here. Looking up, push back those shoulders. Breathing. When you're ready, curl the toes into downward dog. Pushing the hips high. Pushing down on the heels, up on the hips, lengthening the spine. Head is in line with the spine. Breathing nice and deep, nice and even. On your next inhale, bend the knees slowly with control to the floor. Release your toes. Knees should be beneath the hips. And walk your hands out, lifting the hips high, lengthening the spine, forehead on the floor or on a block. Really stretch those arms, spread the fingers, opening up the spine here. Try and focus on getting your shoulders away from your ears and the inner parts of your elbows pushing towards the midline. Lift those hips even more, press down on the tops of your feet. Breathing nice and evenly. As you're releasing your spine, you may need to move your forehead or your hands. From here, walk your hands all the way back so that you're on your forearms, shoulder width apart. Fingers are spread and push back into low plank. Push it back on the heels, core is working. Feel those abs working. Push back on those heels. Nice long spine here. Breathing, holding. From here, gently come onto your knees. Release the toes. Open those knees as wide as they're comfortable and extend your arms out. Push those shoulders away from the ears. Opening up the hips here gently. Breathing. As you're releasing, you may find yourself getting closer to the mat. Your pelvis coming closer to the mat. From here, walk your hands back. Curl your toes and come into our yogi squat. The wider the feet, the more stable. If you can get your whole foot on the floor, great. If not, find your focus and your balance with you using your fingertips, your core, shoulders are pushing back. If you feel really stable and strong, find your balance. Take your hands to your third eye. And if you're really feeling strong, lift up off your heels. Just a little bit. When you're ready, bring your hands all the way down to the ground. Let your head be heavy. Let your spine really curl and release. Push those shoulders away from the ears. Take your hands now behind you and come to a seated position. If you want to sit on a block or a bolster or a cushion, please do so. Heels together. I'll go sideways so you can see. And you can use your block to help if you have one. Nice long spine here. Core is working. Everything is working here. Knees are relaxed. Your knees are relaxed, but your chest is pushing forward. Core is pushing back. You're lengthening out of your hip sockets. We're going to do some cat-cows in this position. So you can hold on to your knees or your shins, whatever works for you. So exhale down, chin to chest. Inhale up, push through that chest, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back to our original vertical position. Spread your hands down beneath your calves. You can hang onto your toes here if you want, or just leave your palms up and really just breathe into this position. As you exhale, you may get a little deeper. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel that lower spine, the lower back really releasing. On your next inhale, come to a diagonal, long spine. Hands can be on top of your calves, your hands, your knees, but lengthen out of those hips. Pushing forward your chest, shoulders back, head in line with the spine. Breathing. Really lengthen even more. Feel that line from the base of your spine all the way out through the crown of your head. And now release over, opening up that lower spine again, lower back. Nice deep breath here. On your next inhale, come to that diagonal line again, long spine, pushing the chest forward, shoulders pushing back. And now to our vertical original position. Very nice. Okay, from here, let's see where we are today with lotus. Everyone will do this at their own comfort level. So if you can't even be in a cross-legged position, do what you need to do. We'll just check where we are today. One or both legs up. Most important thing here, of course, as always, long spine, sit bones on the ground, core is working, lengthen out of those hips. And from here, let's roll down vertebra by vertebra all the way. Hands can be behind, palms up or in front. You choose. Keep those sit bones even on the ground. Let the head be heavy. And focus on your breath here. Opening up those hips. With every exhale, you may get close to the mat. On your next inhale, roll up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is your head. And we're going to twist each direction, keeping both sit bones even on the ground. Left hand on right knee, looking over right shoulder, pushing your chest forward. Nice long spine. Grow that spine as you twist. Breathe. On your next inhale, come back to center. Check your alignment and twist the other way. Grow your spine, lengthen out of your hips. Push your shoulders back. Push your chest forward. Keep that vertical spine. Grow another half an inch. Back to center. Before we change legs, let's take our hands interlaced behind our back and lift our arms. They won't go very high, or maybe they will, but not me. I'll just go where I can. Opening the chest here. Breathing. Two more big breaths. Lift those arms even higher as you can. Push those shoulder blades together. Release the arms down slowly. And shake out those legs. And we're going to do the other side. I always forget which one is which. Okay, so one side may be a lot easier than the other. You feel where you are, but again, most important, sit bones even on the ground. Core is working, nice strong spine. And rolling down, vertebra by vertebra, with control. Use your core here. All the way down. Hands can be behind or in front. Breathe deeply in this position. If you feel stiffness in your hips, just visualize the releasing of that stiffness with every breath. Breathe evenly and deeply here. Feel that lower back really releasing. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Back to our original nice long vertical spine. And twisting each direction. Really opening up the chest here. Keep that long spine, but your torso is twisting. Breathing nice and deeply. On your next inhale, come back to center. Let's go the other direction. Really keep that length in the spine. Shoulders pushing back. Breathing. 2 more big breaths. Back to center. Check your alignment. Interlace the fingers behind the back and lift those arms behind you, pushing your shoulder blades together. Keep that spine strong and long. Breathe. If you want to go all the way over with your hands, feel free. Little deeper stretch. Wherever you are, come out of that position very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Slowly bring your arms down to the ground and shake out those legs. Well done. Okay, we're going to work the core a little bit now. So we're going to have our feet comfortably away from our buttocks, hip width apart, parallel, long spine. Core is working. Flex the feet. Find what's comfortable for you today. Open up the arms. Big inhale up. Exhale all the way down, holding on to the bottoms of your feet if you can. If not, hold on to your ankles or your shins. Just rest over here, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, stay in the flex position. Exhale, inhale. As you inhale, you can reach out of your hip sockets. Exhale, relax more. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, this time inhale, and place your feet on the ground, keeping your hands, if you can, beneath your toes. And take some big deep breaths here. So my knees are just about in my armpits. I don't know where yours are, but it should feel really good on the lower back. Take a couple more big deep breaths here. On your next inhale, flex the feet, lengthen the spine, lift the head up. Push your shoulders back, push your chest forward, and exhale down. Inhale up, flex the feet, lengthen the spine. That diagonal line. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up, lengthen, push your chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale down, head is heavy. Last time. Inhale up. Let's just hold here for a minute, pushing the chest forward. Shoulders back. Use your core. And exhale down, head becomes heavy. Feet go to the floor. And you feel that wonderful lower back releasing. Shoulders away from the ear. From here, keep the head down, extend the legs as best you can. If you can continue to hold your toes, great. If you have a strap, this would be a good time to bring out your strap around the bottoms of your feet. Knees are pointed towards the ceiling, feet are flexed. Breathe into it, nose to knees. On your next inhale, Release your hands to either side of your knees and find that long diagonal spine one more time, pushing the chest forward, shoulders back, feet are flexed. Breathing evenly. Reach out over, holding your feet or your strap, nose to knees. Breathe deeply into this position. Shoulders away from the ears. Come in. Come back to that long diagonal position. Lengthening your spine. And come to a vertical spine now. Tadasana. From here, take your feet back onto the ground and roll down vertebra by vertebra. All the way down. Keep those feet close to your buttocks, hip width apart. I want you to just take a moment to feel your alignment on the ground. Hands are open, palms up beside you, shoulders down on the floor. Try to use your core so you diminish the hollow in your back. Shoulders are even on the floor, hips even on the floor. And we're going to lift our hips as high as we can. If you want to take your hands above your head for a deeper stretch, you may, or you can interlace your fingers beneath your back, lifting your hips higher, bringing your shoulder blades together. Lift those hips a little higher, ground down on your feet, push that chest forward, open that heart, breathe. Come down whenever you're ready, but come down vertebra by vertebra with control. Use your core gently all the way down. Before we do that again, check your alignment one more time. Everything working. When you're ready, press up those hips high. Push up those hips, push down on your feet. Bring those shoulders together. Breathe. Lift those hips just a wee bit more. Very nice. And come down in your own time, but with control. Vertebra by vertebra. From here, once you're down, interlace your fingers on the base of your skull. Lift your head, open your elbows. We want to lift our head so we can look through our thighs, pushing back our elbows. Our feet are still firmly planted. If you're ready, lift those feet and extend them. just a few inches above the floor, above your mat. Feet are flexed, legs are engaged. Open those elbows. Hold it. If you want to move those legs, so long as you don't release, use those core muscles, wake them up. If you want to rotate your ankles, work your feet, whatever you want to do, keep those elbows open. Whenever you're ready, bring your feet down slowly all the way, and then slowly bring your head down all the way. Take a moment to open up your arms. Cross one arm over the other, feeling a nice open shoulder stretch here. Relax the arms, but use the leverage of the upper arm on the lower. Your feet are flexed or pointed, but working. Your core is also working. Breathe. One more big breath. And on your inhale, open up. And let's cross the other way. Nice deep breathing here. Keep those feet working, keep the legs engaged, keep your core working. One more big breath. Inhale, open the arms. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. You deserve it. Rock side to side. Don't crunch the back of the neck. Keeping your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg to the ground. Keep it working though. Keep that knee close to the chest. Put your left hand on your left hip, keeping that left hip in line with the right, and open up that knee towards the mat. Shoulders are even, hips are even. If you wish to extend the leg, extend it. Bring it up to the ceiling. Hips are even. And take it slightly over to the left, feeling a nice IT stretch, outer leg stretch there. You can flex or point the feet, but keep engaged. Feel that left glute working hard. Back to the top. Bring that left knee in to your left foot to the ground. Cross over your right thigh over your left thigh. If you can, bring your right foot all the way to the inside of the left ankle. Do it, or just leave your right foot on the outer side of the left ankle. Open your arms, move your hips slightly to the right. To the left. To the right. And roll over to the left. Opening up the right hand, the right arm, looking at the right arm. Trying to get that right shoulder on the ground. I like to leverage with my left hand on my right knee for a deeper twist. And where you place your feet will also alter the twist. So play with that, see what works well for you. But breathe into it. Two more big breaths. Coming back onto that left foot, unravel that right leg, extend the right leg, bring that left knee into chest, bring it to the chest, right leg is working, both feet are working, right hand on right hip, opening up that left knee to the mat, long neck here, don't crunch the back of the neck. Feel that really wonderful groin stretch here. If you wish to extend that left leg all the way out to the side, be sure to keep the right hip even, shoulders even. Take it to the ceiling and slowly across just an inch or two to feel that nice outer stretch on the leg. You can put your hands on your hips to make sure that they stay in place. Feel that right glute working. Breathe. Back to the top. Bend that right knee in. Place that left thigh over the right thigh. And your foot, wherever it works today, curl it around inside or outside the ankle. Move your hips a little bit to the left. And roll over to the right. Hold, opening up your left arm, looking at your left hand, trying to get the left shoulder on the ground. Breathing deeply, evenly, opening the chest here. Spread those fingers on the left hand. Really feel the energy. Two more big breaths. Roll back onto your back and your right foot. Unravel that left leg. Bring both knees into chest. Rock side to side. Extend both legs all the way down. Releasing the ankles about a foot apart. Relax your knees. Relax the ankles. Open up the arms, palms up, sides of your body. Relax your shoulders. If you feel a little vulnerable today, place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your stomach. Relax your elbows, your shoulders. Relax your neck, your jaw, close your eyes. Relax all your facial muscles. Focus on your breath. And let go.